mini packs. Woodland multicam black mini packs. Coyote mini packs. Those are online. They're available. If you order them tonight, they will ship to you tomorrow. Woodland wrench rolls. If you'd like to see those, I have one with wrenches in it, you can see. Fupa XLs. Normal size Fupas. Arid roll-up dump pouches. Coyote roll-up dump pouches. Black roll-up dump pouches. Amanda, what's up? Black visor covers. These are all complete and ready to go. They can ship to you tomorrow. Pocket organizers. That is a zippered pocket there. Sleeve pocket here for right in the rain. And then slotted pockets right here. Slotted pockets for pens and pencils. Although somebody has completely fucked these up. I can't even imagine how these are sewn this way. This piece shouldn't have 4 lines in it like this. Gary, what's up? Derek, what's up? Scott Taylor, what's going on? Philip Strother. Vowels, what up? Derek Olson, Isaac, Chase People, what's up? Hot Rod, what's going on? We still got a few visor covers back here going. Looks like purple Fupas are being made. Put those overhead storage rails in. You can fit 3 of the 27 gallons HDX. Oh, right on. Scott, what's up, man? Tattoo, what's up? Emmanuel, what's up? Interverse Twitch 311, what's up? Do you have any H harness? No, we never have H harnesses, Chase. Just order what you want. They'll be built up. We built 30 H harnesses this week already, but they all shipped. I mean, here's a few that haven't shipped yet today, but they're orders. We build them as ordered. Eagle, what's up, man? Like, these are all pre-cut H harnesses. You order them, we just pull the bin and we build the one that you ordered. Highlander. Fupa danglers. Woodland Fupa danglers. Steven, what's up? Just watching your morning video, you said have you ever put your shirt on backwards? Does that mean you didn't wear a shirt that day? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because people are like, oh, I tried this and it didn't work. Well, how do you ever get dressed in the dark? Do you ever put your shirt on fucking backwards? What's that mean? You just didn't wear your freaking shirt that day, or you wore it backwards, or you just quit wearing a shirt because you didn't fucking put it on right? That's what I mean. Have you ever put shaving cream on your toothbrush? No, I don't use shaving cream. No, I haven't used shaving cream since I was probably 13 years old. I shave in the shower with no mirror. I haven't looked at myself when I've shaved in fucking 30 years probably. We shot a bunch of video today. Shot video on jet oil pouches. Thought it was a great anthology. Right on, man. Right on. We shot a 2.5 hour podcast, Jeff and I. We did a panic prepper video. Scully and I did. Have you ever put shaving cream on your toothbrush? Does that mean you didn't? Yeah, that's the point, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That is exactly it. John Witherspoon, are you still stuck in Atlanta? If you just had a fucking helicopter, man, you wouldn't have to take care. You wouldn't have those problems. Helicopter, buddy. When you're commenting, you're only allowed to type so many characters, so I had to write that in 2 comments. Got it. There is an app. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember the name of it, but I set up an account for it. You can go on there, and Vanilla Ice will leave you a custom video message for $400. I don't know what we're setting ours at, but you're going to be able to go on there, and I can fucking do an app for, I can do a video message for your friend. Get the fuck up, you fucking pussy. Take your nuts out of your fucking asshole and pretend that you fucking don't have a vagina today, right? We can do shit like that. Valdosta, I have no idea where that is, buddy. Gary Staley, yes, 37 you online. Hit that thumbs up button. We are at 29 right now. Pulling the thread was great, Derek. Right on. You just saw episode 4. We recorded episode 8 today. Tomorrow, Amanda and I will do the question and answer for members only. That's what it's supposed to look like. All of these, none of these are like these others. None of these things are like the others. Come on, I'm driving and got the thumbs up. So we're at the thumbs up. Leave some comments here. We can have a conversation. I'm on 4 hours of sleep right now. I'm on 3 hours of sleep from last night. Night before, 4 hours last night. I will do this, but you guys have to it has to be a two-way conversation. Feeling attacks on substations in the following curfews. So I haven't heard anything about substations. I saw there were some curfews somewhere, but I didn't know anything about substation attack. Oh, are we talking about electrical substations, not submarine? Where were they? Are we talking Washington? Are we talking the ones that happened in North Carolina a few weeks ago? Or are we talking something more recent? Do the large Enola Gay smokes fit in a single smoke pouch? Brandon, I don't know the answer to that. The Enola Gays I have more than fit in a smoke pouch. I don't know if they have something that is larger, more the size of a military smoke, or if we're talking about just these here, right? 1.5 inches around, maybe. A little more, 1.75 inches. 4 power substations, Washington State electric grid were attacked on Christmas. Okay, so I heard about that. I did not hear that there were curfews over that. I did not know that. Could it be that their infrastructure is just fucked up and failing? And rather than admit they don't have control over their situation, they're blaming it on something that it's not? Could that be the case? I don't think it's organized. I don't think it's an attack. Like, if I saw attacks in multiple states on the same day, I would have a little more concern, right? I would probably go out and get more fuel, get more things as though there might not be power. I would probably do that, even though I have all that stuff. I would probably quietly go get more of it. Each case, there has been curfews following. S2 Underground has a good update. Raft Cat. I did a video that I think went live yesterday speaking about that, talking about how they went in and told restaurants they couldn't reopen until all their food had been re-inspected, how they shut down all the tattoo parlors. I made a video speaking about that. I know S2 talked about some of the exact same things. Yeah, fucking pretty wild. But people just went along with it. You didn't see people pushing the curfew. You didn't see them testing the boundaries. You didn't see hundreds of people take to the streets and go, no, you're not gonna arrest us. We're not gonna do this, right? They went along with it. People are being conditioned that this is the normal, right? You have tyrants, you have politicians, you have bureaucrats who have never had any power over other people. And really, if you look back in the history of these people's lives, most of them were probably bullied or very awkward people, right? They were definitely not the jock. They weren't the football quarterback, right? They weren't the wrestling star. So now they have felt some power and they have the ability to exercise power. They're never going to give that up willingly. Every time they have the ability to enforce their power and their will over others, they will do that. And I believe that's what you're seeing happen. Hall monitor. Yeah, perfect fucking way to, perfect name for it. Joseph Frazier, what's up? Chris Watkins, what's up, buddy? Did you see they just got yeah, I saw that I didn't see they didn't get Andrew Tate. They went and arrested Andrew Tate and his brother. From a little more that I've heard, there were 2 politicians they also arrested. The question is, do you believe they're trafficking girls and making them build porn sites? Or, more likely, do you believe they want to get rid of him? Do you think he was committing crimes and was just so fucking outwardly spoken and doing the things? They're going to spin it, though. To be organized, they need funding. Who needs funding? What are we talking about, Gary? How about this one? Since the freeze, we had a ton of broken pipes in Camden here. I don't live in Camden City. I live in Benton County, right outside of Camden. Everybody here is on a water boil advisory. I didn't find out we were under a boil advisory until yesterday. Nobody notified me. I didn't get a notification. I had no idea, not a clue. The water treatment plant is right over there. There's a gas station next door. On the other side of that is the water treatment plant, and then it's the river. The water comes in and is treated and is put through big pumps and pumped out to a pipe on the road, and it goes to the gas station, goes to here, and then travels into town, and it makes every stop on the way into town. In town, yesterday or the day before, the water tanks, the elevated water tanks that you can see from anywhere in the city, were so low in water that they thought, oh, we have some problems. So they started going and looking at abandoned properties and unoccupied places for water leaks. They had so many water leaks on such a large scale that they ran the water tanks out of water. Now the health department has gone to the gas station next door and said they can't make any food that has any water in it. Never mind that they don't have a water leak, we don't have a water leak, and the pressure runs this direction. There's no leaks on our sides. The leaks are miles up in town, but the water department or the health department is telling them that they have to shut down and they can't make food next door because there's leaks up. Never mind that the pressure runs towards town and it can't backflow. That's the shit. That's the shit right there. Did the water have that smell or that taste? I have noticed that the water has a very high chlorine smell to it today. But this has been like this, these leaks have been going now since Saturday. And here today, on Thursday, yesterday on Wednesday, we are told, oh, there's a boil advisory warning. And then today, on Thursday, after we've had all these leaks since Saturday now, what's that, 5 days, 6 days? They now tell the gas station next door, oh, you guys can't fucking make food. Never mind that they've made food the last fucking 5 days. Bought some zero water filter setups. Project Farm video moved me from Berkey right on. The Project Farm Berkey guy is a turd. I'm not saying don't fucking, I'm not telling you use Berkey. I don't give a shit. I have fucking 20 Berkeys probably. I have 3 Berkeys up and running right now. Chef uses a Berkey. All of my people use Berkeys. Everybody associated with us use Berkeys. The question you need to ask yourself is, when the fuck have you heard of the farm guy before he ever made the fucking Berkey video? And very convenient that he just had in his video an alternate source. And the question is, how much money is he getting paid from them? Because Berkey, to my knowledge, does not have an affiliate code. He could not make any money on Berkey. And I watched his shit. I read his shit. I didn't see any proof of what he was saying. All I heard was him saying some stuff. John Hamilton, what up? If it's like my town, they are fixing leaks every other. We are, Chris. Always, man. Always. They do not fix anything. They repair breaks. And with that said, our water dudes are fucking awesome. Like, we know the water department guys. We know the guys that are going to show up and do the work. All of our utility guys are very good. Oh, bad actors, but to be organized, they need funding. Do they? Or would they just send some law enforcement guys out to do it and say, or would it even be real? Would it not just be that they have some other shit going on, so they're going to say there was an attack on the substation? I think it's to the point right now where you can't believe fucking anything unless you literally see it with your eyes. Even if somebody you trust tells you, you have to question whether they even saw it. Because people, I could tell you a sentence and you could tell another person the same sentence. By the time we're to the fourth person, the sentence has changed. People will just tell you things and tell you something they heard, and then they will give you a statistic or my aunt is a nurse, right? To justify the thing they heard when there's no factual basis in their life for it. They might believe it. It might even be correct. But everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to be correct. How many times has somebody told you some shit and they back it up with, my aunt is a nurse? Or so-and-so's uncle, right? Always. I like my Berkeys, but after seeing clear evidence, I'm buying it. Right on. Send me your Berkey. I'll take it. The other thing you should know, which I'm sure if you own Berkeys, which you just said, you can take the filters out and put another filter in it. Look up water wick. Before there was ever a Berkey, there were I think it's Swedish water wicks. You can buy, instead of the carbon filters, you can buy ceramic filters that look just like the ceramic filters that are in Katadyn filters. And you can put those right in your Berkey. You can put them right in. And they have the plugs. So if you have like I think it's an Imperial Berkey, is the biggest one we have, 6.5 gallons. I think there's 8 holes in it. You can plug them. They make these plugs that plug them, these rubber plugs. So you could run just 2 filters in it, or you could run 6 or 8 or 4. You can buy, you can get them right on Amazon. You can get them on eBay, a lot of places. You can get a ceramic filter for those things. Yeah, the fluoride filter is the real deal. Like I'm not saying the Berkey fluoride. I'm saying you want something that removes fluoride. Because the fluoride, it removes other things also, their fluoride filter. When fluoride is in your body, it affects your body's uptake to process iodine. You always hear endocrine system. My endocrine system's fucked up, right? Your endocrine system needs the iodine in your body to function properly. And when you have chlorine, bromine, fluoride, any of the means, any of the ides, that blocks the uptake and processing of iodine in your body. We can't get the Big Berkey out here. Where are you at, Isaac? In California? So the Big Berkey is deceptive. The Big Berkey, and I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't make any money off Berkey. Berkey is just the filters we have and it's what we've had for the last 30 years. The Big Berkey is deceptive, though. And I think it's called the Big Berkey because it was the second Berkey they made, and it was the big one at the time. Because the Big Berkey is actually the second to the smallest one they make, and they make 5 or 6 that are larger than the Big Berkey. Thyroid function, yes, sir. Absolutely. How many people are on thyroid support, like T3 and T4, and right? You can remove chemicals, and you might find that your shit starts to work again. Just bought some non-fluoride toothpaste. Yes. Check that out, guys. Fluoride. Do you know the fluoride they put in your water is not the fluoride that your dentist put on your teeth as a child? Did you know that? How about this? Did you know that kids die every year from eating fluoride toothpaste? There's a poison control number right on every tube of toothpaste because fluoride will kill your kids if they ingest it. Just bought a Zero Water. Our TDS was over 300. Just bought some non-fluoride toothpaste. It's black with charcoal. The other ingredients are questionable. So Dean Mullins, I was using a black toothpaste that I believe to be non-fluoride. And Amanda pointed out to me, I don't know, 6 months later, that it actually had fluoride in it. I'm not saying yours does. Nice, like matte, flat, raw cardboard box from the earth, Mother Nature, right? Looks like some shit that would be sold in a health food store. Had fucking fluoride in it. Utilities for our power was switched with my neighbors for the last 2 years, and they sent a bill saying you owe $1,000, which means the neighbors got $1,000 credit. That is fucking insane. Will the Fupa XL fit a Desert Eagle? Yeah, it will. Yeah, it sure will. It's fucking giant. The Desert Eagle. My brother-in-law works for the water department in my town. He's the manager over the water plant. He says, when you smell the high chlorine smell, that's it disinfecting. So when we have, it's because they've shocked the system. It's usually because we have open pipes, broken pipes. And a lot of times when they go and actually repair the pipe, Chris, they get pool shock from the pool supply place one town up in Waverly. It's, what is it, calcium hypochlorite? Hypochlorite, I think that's what it is. It's pool shock. And what it makes is liquid bleach. And if you get it on your shirt, it'll eat holes through your shirt immediately. And if you get it on metal, it will rust the shit out of it. You have to keep it in glass or in a Nalgene bottle. It comes in like this rubbery plastic material. But when they have an open hole in the ground and they're patching the pipe, they actually take that powder and put it right in there before they seal the pipe up. And then they shock the system. You ever go to turn your shower on in the morning? And all of a sudden, like you turn the shower on, you walk away a minute while it warms up, you come back in, and your whole bathroom smells like an indoor swimming pool? They've shocked the system. They've raised the chlorine level because they had open pipes somewhere. And that fucking shocks the system. I think that when we were kids, there was food, and then there was soda, candy, chips, and microwave dinners, and that was the junk food. I think the most food is, yeah, absolutely, Derek. And I think that a lot of people have a perception that what they are eating is healthy for them, and it's actually not. I think a lot of the stuff that you think you're getting is not actually even what you're getting. What's the hype on Nalgene? Is it better or worse? Stainless steel is not going to leach anything into you, right? You keep hearing PBAs has been the big thing for the last years, PBAs. But at what point are they going to come out and find some other shit that they weren't telling, or just tell you about, or you're going to find out about some other shit other than PBAs, right? I don't know the answer to that. I don't like stainless steel containers, right? We made coffee today in this coffee press. Jet boil. Here's the Nalgene. I have Nalgene bottles. I actually had one out today. Don't cook in it. And I don't know, maybe these are safe, but we used to, when you were a kid, right? Think about Tupperware. How many of you guys are a little bit older? Your mom or your grandma had Tupperware parties. Now they have dildo and butt plug parties. I don't even know if they have Tupperware anymore. But you had Tupperware parties, and then the microwave came out. I remember we got our first microwave. I remember I saw my first microwave at Sears, and they were running it, just showing it, right? It was huge. And a couple months later, we got that microwave, right? That same model from Sears and Roebuck. And then you started warming up your food from those Rubbermaid containers in your microwave. And that's where you start hearing talks of microplastics. I knew about PBAs. I heard people talk about PBA this, PBA that. I didn't know what microplastics were really until maybe a year ago when I heard Rogan talking about them, or somebody on Rogan talking about them. So if you want to avoid that altogether, stainless steel will do that. But I don't like stainless steel. I don't like it the way it feels on my mouth, my teeth, my fucking cup holders. So I don't know. Tupperware parties, I remember all those, yeah. Jose, what up, man? What's the hype on Nalgene? So the hype on Nalgene, you can use it like a canteen. You can see what's in it. You know if it's clean or dirty. A lot of filters actually thread onto the Nalgene bottle. So when you pump, it actually pumps right into there instead of having a hose. I don't know that you need that, but 1975 was the first time I used a microwave. I was 15 in 75. I remember getting it. I don't remember when, though. I feel like I was beyond 75. I was born in 71. So in 75, I would be 4 years old, maybe, probably 3, because I was born at the end of 71. So 4 years old. It's banned in the state of California. What about Asian countries still cooking in aluminum? What about Asian countries still cooking in aluminum? It's banned in the state of California. What's banned in California? Aluminum? I don't fucking know. So Teflon pans are banned in California? Everything is banned. I love when companies are like, yeah, we're just not going to ship to California. Fuck California. 50 cal is illegal in California. But the cops can still have them. You know what Barrett said? Yeah, we're not shipping any Barretts. If your civilians can't have them, law enforcement can't have them. I used to sell sweaters at Tupperware parties. Freedom is banned. Isaac, get the fuck out of California, man. We had a guest with us today from California. He just recently bought hundreds of acres of property very close here. And I was telling him before we sat down for the podcast today, I said, you're tasting freedom right now. You know what it's like out of state of California, but you don't really know until you've lived somewhere else for a couple of years and you have to go back to California. That's when it's really going to stand out for you. You are calibrated very low right now. And until you're in freedom and breathing clean air and everything for months, you're not going to see it when you go back. It has to be a length of time. Started using glass pop top bottles around the house. Right on. Get it on Amazon. It's not cheap, but it's the best we've. Yeah, it's toothpaste, guys. How much toothpaste do you really use? Just buy, like, how much toothpaste do you use that you can't afford $10 or $15 for a tube? Think about it. How much toothpaste do you use? Use a little less toothbrush. Are you not using a sonic toothbrush or electric toothbrush at this point? You don't even need a lot of toothpaste. Fuck, you can't even use some of these high-speed toothbrushes with a lot of toothpaste. Just get the good shit. 88% of people I meet moved here from Grant V, where are you at, buddy? Iridium, what's up, man? Used to make concrete coatings, and our concrete sealer had to be watered down with some lesser quality chemicals because they didn't allow regular concrete sealer. What the fuck? And if you trace all that back, it's because somebody is making money from that. Somebody's making money from that decision. Franklin, right on, man. I have 10 people in my house. It lasts 2 to 3 months with a 2-pack. Yeah. All the talent has left. Well, that's what happens when you have communists, right? When you have socialists. Have you seen a good example is Atlas Shrugged. We're seeing it too, man. You really see it in the local Facebook groups. They come here from California, and then they're like, we really need a bowling alley. We really need a hardware store. We really need a YMCA. Why don't we have these? And I type out, I'm like, did you just throw a fucking dart at a map? How the fuck did you get here? Like, did you not know where the fuck you were moving? You literally moved to the #1 most impoverished county in all of Tennessee. We don't even have sidewalks. There's only 3 fucking stoplights in the entire fucking county. We literally have no sidewalks. Your kid can't skateboard down the sidewalk here. Every day, there's some fucking twat. I need to be gone for 3 days. I really need somebody that can babysit my kids. You're literally posting on Facebook asking absolute complete fucking strangers to take custody of your children for 3 days. I don't even let strangers watch my fucking dogs. It's like an episode King of the Hill when Hank is fed up with low flow toilets and goes to the city to have them replaced. They say no because a member owned the business. Yep, that's it exactly, man. I live in a town of 1,400, no stop. Yeah, exactly, John. Exactly, man. We're in a county of 3,500. We don't even have a real fucking grocery store. We kind of have a grocery store, but it's more of like a scratch and dent grocery. We have a great butcher shop in that grocery store. A fucking great butcher shop. But like there's not a fucking can of anything in there that you've ever heard of. It's a brand you've never fucking seen. Warrior water, we didn't, man. And that was Eli. Eli was gonna do what was Warrior water? It was clear whiskey, rye moonshine. I don't remember what it even was. My kids were never babysat, and especially not by someone I didn't. Exactly. Fuck, we wouldn't even let our relatives watch our fucking kids. Elk Grove, Cali had the last land jurisdiction court in it. That's gone. I have DG, 2 gas stations and bars. I have DG. I don't know what DG is. I moved to Wright County, Missouri. Right on, man. Growing up, I had a rock and a stick to play with, and my big brother and sister stole those. Gary, we did, man. Before I had a baseball bat, we would fucking hit rocks with a stick. We did. We would go to any place there was water and skip flat rocks. Oh, Dollar General, got it. two sonic toothbrushes is 1,000% better than what humans had 100 years ago. Jeremy, it's better than what we had fucking 20 years ago. Amanda and I just bought. We're actually picking up an affiliate code with a toothbrush company, and before we even spoke to them or contacted them, we bought 2 of these toothbrushes. They're fucking badass, and I have like a $300 Oral-B toothbrush. It's also badass. You set it in the cup and it charges, but this new one we have, when you put it in the holder, there's a UV light sterilizer that fucking hits the toothbrush. Badass. It's fucking got like a sonic mode, and it's got like this fucking high-speed mode to it. Fucking, your teeth feel fucking smoother than they have ever felt after you use this toothbrush. Yeah, baking soda. Baking soda. I was in juvenile hall as a kid, and we had toothpaste powder, and it was baking soda that kind of had a mint flavor. Horror story. I had a guy insisting on having me let him take my toddler to go see his wife to show her to his wife. He said she was cute, so he told his wife, and she wanted to bring her to see her. Fucking nuts, man. Fucking crazy. Peroxide. Yeah, peroxide. I like fuzzy teeth. What's up, Josh? What's up, man? I got out of these as quick as I could. Anything toll fee road or bridges go to the Pope. We don't have any of that here. I know that the toll road that goes to get to the Denver airport, right? The monstrosity they built several years ago. To get there, it's a toll road. That toll road that is owned by a company based out of Spain. A lot of toll roads in the United States go to Spain. Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't go to the Vatican, but a lot of those roads within the United States are owned by a Spanish company. E470, I'm not sure what that is. I know E40. Miss your face, Frenchie. Who are we talking about? Any crucial piece of advice you have for a new small business owner going into his first tax season? What's your business, John? You are a business owner, number one. Number one. You don't have days off. You don't work 5 days to take 2 days off. You, in fact, work 10 days a week. You don't work 8-hour days. You work until the fucking work is done. You fucking buckle down. You take no money out of that business. None. That means if you have to get a pizza job to pay your bills, you deliver fucking pizza at night to pay your bills, and you put all that money back into that company. And if you do that for 5 years, that will be the difference at year 10, whether you're making millions of dollars a year or you're making almost $100,000 a year. And at year 15, year 20, if you do that, you'll be able to do anything you want for the rest of your life. Iridium, I'll find out. Yeah, Amanda said get a tax accountant. Okay, let me give you another piece of advice. 33 cents of every dollar that comes into your business. You have your account set, your first account is operating. Your business is operating. Everything that comes into the business goes to operating. 33 cents of every dollar that goes into operating, and you can set this up so that your bank account just does it automatically. 33 cents of every fucking dollar that comes into operating gets moved to taxes or IRS or theft, whatever you want to name it. If you put 33 cents of every dollar in there, you will get a little bit of that money back at the end of the year. And you'll always have your ass covered. Oh, Pierre, what's up, man? Did you see I'm assuming you flew Southwest home when your plane was delayed for like 2 days? And they canceled flights. Did you see what they did in Nashville today? In Nashville, they canceled a bunch of flights, and Southwestern called the police and had the people fucking removed from the airport. You know what they told them? Oh, you need to go to the ticket counter. You ever been to the airport in the middle of the night? The ticket counter ain't fucking open. There's not a ticket counter. This guy preaches this every time I'm at his shop to my son. Oh, Chris, what's up, man? He asked us after we ate if he could take our child. Has he done this before and had it? Yeah, fucking crazy, man. I don't know where you were. Dude, I'd have been so fucking loud and out of control. Every fucking person within a mile of there would have been fucking standing there watching what was about to happen. It's crazy, bro. Dude, people waiting in line for 5 hours and then they close the ticket counter. Yeah, these people were actually back at boarding and the fucking people at Southwest said, hey, your flight's been canceled. And then they told them 30 minutes, an hour later, that they had to leave and go back to the actual ticket counter. And they're like, we're not going back to the ticket counter. They called the police. The police would not cite to them what the code was. He's like, I don't have to tell you what that is. You have to go back to the he wanted him to go back past fucking TSA, right? To the other side of security. And he's like, you just have to go back there and get a new... They're not open at night. They weren't even... Those people might not have even known that. I was watching this shit on a YouTube channel, on a review channel tonight. This just happened today in Nashville, tonight. Part of being prepared is having a credit card. As soon as the plan delayed, I would buy the next available ticket. He ended up buying 6 or 7 $500 tickets before we ended up getting on a plane. Got it. Fucking crazy. If I order several mesh pockets and put in the notes to give me whatever's in stock, yeah, you would get them faster that way. That's the smart thing to do. Order the one you want, give a couple of options, and if it absolutely has to ship tomorrow, tell us, hey, we'll take whatever you have available. We got refunded everything, but many people would just say, I don't have the money. Pierre, man, imagine how many people would order that on a credit card and their credit card wouldn't refund them in a manner fast enough that they could actually buy more tickets. Or they would run 3 or 4 tickets and then they would fucking ding them for fucking fraud. Serve and protect, yeah, harass and disturb. Do you ever watch Portland Andy? Man, I think I've heard of that. Nothing comes to mind. There's a black dude, kind of does like Andrew Tate kind of stuff. Can't remember his name. I really like that dude. He breaks down a lot of like fucking police videos and shit. Pierre, did you see your boy was in Nashville yesterday buying a 250,000 square foot warehouse? Got my in cab, better than yeah, they're pretty nice, man. No, not Officer Tatum. I watched some of Tatum's shit. I can't really watch Tatum's shit anymore. When I first heard him on Andy Frisella, I really liked him, but he does some fucking pussy shit, man. Like, he'll say some shit, and I'm like, yeah, right on. And then he'll flip-flop on some shit he says, and it's just horse shit. What the fuck is going on here? Something is very not right here. What the fuck? I got a hotel one night, and it was $900 for one night. I thought it was for 3 nights. I got up to the room and realized it was not a $300 night room. Had no money that night after the room purchase. Yeah. Seeing I have the next few days off, when I get better, I'm going to come see you. Pierre. Why are you sick, you little bitch? You should come see me. We'll do a podcast. Why don't you have your bro drive you out here in that fucking brand new McLaren he just got? I was stoked that he sent me a photo. I was happy that he thought of me to tell me that he got his car. I thought that was fucking cool. So how many people at this airport didn't have the option to leave? Did they all just get stranded? Are we talking about tonight? Yeah, they were all stranded, man. I got sick because I did fly private. I learned my lesson. I got sick because I did not fly private. Pierre, man, I didn't want to say nothing while you were flying. Southwest has been having horrible problems with their planes, man. I don't think I'm getting on a Southwest plane for a long fucking time. Polar Noir, no, I like him. No. This is an older gentleman. James, how do you know Nathan? He's got like 500, 650 miles already on it. That's fucking cool. Wait till he has to pay for that oil change. I don't know shit about McLarens. I don't know. Maybe that's not a big deal. Maybe he can just go to the Jiffy Lube. Chris, have a good night, man. Did you see these, Pierre? Anybody needs a visor cover, today's the day. Where's the fucking light switch for this thing? We have cords all over the place. We brought more machines in and fucking brought more machines up and running. BMW 5X with 5-liter twin turbo burns 2 quarts of oil between every service. Light comes on. Panamera does that. Oil disappears. It doesn't hit the ground. You don't fucking smell it. I didn't actually know Nathan, just spoke to him a couple of times. I was a web developer. You know who's who in the... Oh, I didn't know you do websites, James. X5 has the best cruise control with mile-per-hour toggle. Drank way too much at PBR. Now I'm Pro Rodeo. A lot of European cars have loose rings. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a good night. I'll put a video up on Instagram. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. We had a couple pieces of content go up live today on YouTube. We put over 10 hours of content on our membership on YouTube. I put up, if you're a member, episode 4 of Pulling the Thread went live yesterday, and we recorded episode 8 today. All right, guys, I'm on here.